Hello guys, so here we are today with a chicken that I showed you that had a problem with the eye, which I said we are just going to put in lemon inside. So this is just a small lemon that I have because my tree doesn't have a lot of lemons, and I can say maybe we don't have big lemons. So there's a video that I took and I showed out there how the chicken's eye was looking. So I'll post a video. I'll link in, like, okay, I'll also add up the video to show you how the chicken was yesterday before I had to put the lemon inside the chicken's eye. So I just want to show you how today a chicken eye is looking. Then we'll be able to go ahead and I'll try to explain one or two things that might cause your chickens to start having issues like these, so that you should pay a lot of attention to these issues that might affect your chickens. So this chicken, you will see the difference. So I'll show you the current eye, the way it looks, and now I'll show you now the other video that I took yesterday when I discovered that this chicken is having an eye which is having an issue. So yesterday when I captured it, this is the video that you are seeing here. There's also a little bit of some bubbles inside there, and then it was just crossing it instantly. And I want you to see now this one, the video that I'll show you just now, how it looks. I want you to see just now, not even just the video, just now I'll show you how the eye is looking today. I hope it will show on the screen. Let me just go a little bit close. So I just want you to take a look close to the eye. So this is the eye. If you see it, it is different with the way it was looking yesterday. You see, it's not even crossing. This is the other eye which is just okay, but this is the eye that had a problem. So you see it is crossing there, but it is different with the way it was looking yesterday. So we applied some lemon. What you have to do is just apply some lemon on it, not too much, just add lemon because you need to put some lemon inside, then the chicken will surely get well. So that's how we do this. It's a very easy, but the other thing that you should know that we do, apart from just adding the lemon inside the chicken's eye, there's something else that we do, and that thing that we do is we mix our water with ginger and garlic and some chili, just to treat out, because when the chicken eye is like this, is because maybe there's always like suspect is respiratory diseases. So for this one, you just drop the droppings of this dropping of the lemon inside the chicken eye. Of course, the reason why the chicken is making noise is because it is a little bit saltish. So most of the time, what we do is we mix also we add some salt to the lemon just to speed up the healing. You put some salt on top of the lemon, then you start rubbing into the chicken's eye. You rub the whole chicken eye and also allow some of the dropping to go inside the chicken's eye. Then definitely you see the chicken just recovering like real fast. So like I explained in the other video, like there's somebody who said, no, what I'm giving people doesn't work out. That's not the way it works. But this is what I do here, and this is what I use, and results are showing. So in this water that you are seeing here, also the water of all these chickens around here, it is mixed with ginger and garlic and some lemons just to treat up CRD, even though it might not show, but in order for you to avoid it, to not to get so too much into your chickens, you do this. So this is how we treat the chicken. But let me give you the reason why I found these chickens with this kind of an issue, because I was not around. So I wasn't around. I was out for some time, and I haven't been here for quite some days. Maybe I can say 4 to 5 days I've not been here. So this is what happened the moment when I wasn't around here. What happened is feed got finished, and there was no one to mix the feed. So feed got finished. So the only thing they were giving the chickens was just meal number 3, because it's the only ingredient that I had around here. It's the only ingredient they were giving these chickens. They were eating just, maybe I can say for 4 days they were just eating that meal number 3 only, which was not mixed, which means there were some other nutrients that were not available in this chicken's feed the moment they were eating it. So those are one of the things that will cause your chickens to have some issues, maybe some problems, because the nutrient, or maybe I can say the diet, is not balanced. So one of the things that you should consider when you start seeing your chickens just having some issues, first thing first, before you start even suspecting maybe no there's a disease within, first look at your feed. How is the feed? Is the feed balanced? Because with these local chickens, if your feed is balanced, which means they have enough nutrients, they have enough, you know, what I'll say is if your chickens are eating a good balanced diet, which means even their immune system will be strong, their immunity will be strong to fight off diseases like SAT. So make sure you have a balanced diet. And also, one thing that you should never forget in your poultry farming is to always give your chickens clean water and always keep the environment dry. Especially this rainy season, the first video I did, because what I've kept chickens like quite sometimes, like especially broilers, I know how their surrounding becomes when it gets wet. So first thing first, balanced diet, clean environment, all those things needs to be in place, especially the balanced diet because it's the one that will now keep the immune system of these chickens strong. But for now, as you look at this feed that I prepared for them, it is balanced. Everything is there because I came, then I prepared your feed, bought the other ingredients that were missing, and because somebody who was looking after these chickens is one of my sisters, and they are not familiar with how to mix the feed. So the only shortcut I had was like, oh, give them what is available there because soon I'll be coming, then I'll mix up the whole mixture. So that's what happens. So, but if you look at this chicken, within maybe a period of maybe 2 days, because this was yesterday when I started treating the chicken, and today the eye looks different from yesterday. Oh, these chickens, because this one is not among these chickens which you are seeing around here, because this one is the chicken which it belongs to. This there's a cage here. The chicken belongs there. So when it comes here, it becomes like an enemy to these chickens. So they always want to bite it. But for now, you see the chicken is recovering plus the mixture that we've done for ginger and garlic. The whole process will be very fast. It will be very fast. So even yesterday, when I captured this, I'm sure somebody saw how the chicken was just leaning at the corner side, just there, because chickens are like that. And yeah, and chickens, they need to eat. So if I look at the crop here, there's some food inside here, which simply tells me like the chicken is recovering very fast and very good. It looks like a Brahma chicken. You understand? It's got some feathers here. For those people who doesn't know Brahma chicken, somebody can just give them this and say this is a Brahma chicken because the moment it was born, it had these feathers. Yeah. So that's how it is, guys. So you treat such diseases with just you maybe balance to avoid a lot of diseases in your poultry. Give them a balanced diet, like I've mentioned, and keep the environment clean and most especially the diet so that the immune system is strengthened and also use some organic remedies, cheap remedies. Of course, organic remedies are cheap, but some areas organic remedies are very expensive because there's some people who really knows the value of organic stuff, so they keep them very much expensive. So let me just walk you through also this because I need to put this chicken back. And yesterday it wasn't that active, but today I'm sure you are able to see, guys, like it is a little bit active. It's not like the way it was yesterday. So this is among this batch. So let me just put it in there. So this is this. So if you see the chicken, there yesterday it was just on that corner there. But if you look today, if you look at it, I want you to see the eye, the way it looks. No, it's not looking good. But the eye today is much better than the way it was yesterday. It's able to look, it's not crossing it over and over. Look over there. Chicken is very much okay. So that's how it is, guys. So you treat them that way. ginger and garlic. Of course, I didn't want to start making the video how we mix these remedies because I've already done a video on how we mix these remedies for these chickens. So that's why I didn't even make a video out of the way I was preparing the all remedies that we had to put in these drinkers, because we all know, because and I've recorded these videos on how you mix these things. And also there's I've also put in that feed, in that drinker there. Even these chickens, they are also drinking that. Because what I do is when I make remedies, I don't just give just one batch of the chickens. I give all of them in a group, like all of them in this room, because they are in one room. So that's how we do it. So, but for those who are having maybe a little bit of a doubt, just follow up the whole channel. Then you find the remedies that we use. Then you can use them to your own benefit. So yeah, guys, those are the things that I use mostly here, and I just want you to see it how it will happen, because that woman really, really, really made me feel bad. That's why I always want to prove something, because what they usually say is the best revenge is success. So I want to show somebody like what I was saying is really true and it is what works. So guys, that's the reason why we're going to do this series until this chicken is okay. I want you to see it how it will be. So just continue watching, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. For those who who already subscribers, like the video, share the video with others so that they can benefit out of this information that you've received here today. So see you guys on the other video, and that's it for today, and that's bye bye for me.